The mind is the only part of the body that must feel pain in order to heal. Drinking water when you are thirsty is one of the most reliable forms of self-care. A surprising number of problems can be traced back to a bad computer mouse. You should stretch when you wake up, even if you are not sure why. Stretching reminds your body that you are still alive. Your attention span operates in repeating 3-day cycles. Most people never notice the cycle because they interrupt it. Just imagine the sheer volume of wrong things we think we know after decades of watching TV. People who write things down tend to understand them better. People who write too much down forget how to think. Someday, doing the robot dance will be racist. Happiness increases when you notice small patterns in language. Rhyming words can improve your mood for no measurable reason. The brain enjoys recognizing patterns more than it enjoys solving problems. Most problems are patterns that haven't been recognized yet. If you host a podcast, you should let your guest finish speaking. Interrupting at the right moment can create the illusion of intelligence. The average person underestimates how many incorrect things they believe. Confidence and accuracy are not strongly correlated. Cats prefer enclosed spaces because they feel secure. Cardboard boxes are among the most trusted objects in a cat's environment. A new routine feels uncomfortable because it is unfamiliar. Familiar things are often mistaken for correct things. People who wake up without an alarm often report higher satisfaction. Alarms were invented to solve a problem they helped create. Most people blink more often when they are tired. Fatigue is frequently misidentified as boredom. Doing nothing allows your brain to reorganize information. Doing nothing for too long creates new problems. Balance is often recommended because it sounds reasonable. Very few people can define what balance actually means. The universe appears to follow consistent rules. Those rules are rarely explained in simple terms. If you look at something long enough, you begin to see patterns. Some patterns are real. Most patterns are not. Babies tend to resemble each other more than adults do. Individuality becomes more noticeable over time. The brain prefers simple explanations. Simple explanations are not always correct. People who believe they are right tend to stop asking questions. Asking questions often reveals more questions. Most people underestimate how much sleep they actually need. Some people function better with less sleep. You can discipline your cat by making a meow sound directly into his face 100 times. Then, ask him how it feels. Someone should start a martial arts program where you learn to fight like a teenage black girl. The difference is difficult to measure. If you repeat something enough times, it starts to sound true. Truth does not depend on repetition. Many people confuse familiarity with truth. The path of least resistance often requires less effort. Effort is sometimes necessary to avoid long-term problems. Don't eat while you're walking. Get off the floor. The floor is dirty. Those are not picking flowers. Those are looking flowers. The human body is capable of adapting to a wide range of conditions. People with a high degree of empathy don't like receiving it downtown as much because they are distracted by thinking about what the experience must be like for the other person, and that's gross. Adaptation does not guarantee improvement. Most people remember how things felt more than what actually happened. Memory is not a reliable recording system. Writing something down does not make it true. It does make it easier to believe later. People are more likely to trust information that is confidently delivered. Confidence can be learned independently of knowledge. Some of the most useful advice is extremely simple. Simple advice is often ignored. Eating when you are hungry is generally effective. You breathe mostly nitrogen. That's kind of weird when you think about it. Seek the level of happiness where you get openly excited when something rhymes and you have to gleefully repeat it several times. The universe is trying to guide you, so take the path of least resistance in everything you do. All babies look the same without makeup. The 1100-page novel Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand is actually one single, unbroken sentence. Penguins do not have knees. 99% of penguins can speak and understand German. Shakespeare invented the comma as a way of indicating when the actors should breathe. It is originally called the breathing mark. If evolution is so great, why are there only chickens and turkeys? It's impossible to tell if a cat is retarded. Scientists have discovered that cats like to get inside cardboard boxes because they're retarded. Ignoring hunger can lead to poor decisions. The brain consumes a significant amount of energy. Thinking feels harder when energy is low. Many people assume their first thought is their best thought. First thoughts are usually incomplete. Second thoughts are often quieter. Quiet thoughts are easier to miss. If you pay attention to your breathing, it changes. If you ignore your breathing, it continues anyway. People tend to look for meaning in random events. Meaning is sometimes assigned after the fact. Some decisions feel important, but have no long-term effect. Some small decisions have unexpected consequences. The average person overestimates how much others notice them. Most people are focused on themselves. Focus can be trained. Distraction can also be trained. Multitasking reduces efficiency. Some people believe they are exceptions. The brain processes visual information faster than text. Text can be more precise than images. Precision is not always necessary. Most people do not read instructions fully. Instructions are often ignored, even when they are clear. The feeling of progress is motivating. Actual progress is harder to measure. Next to humans, cats have the most articulate vocal cords of all other land animals. In fact, cats would be able to speak were it not for the fact that they are all retarded. Cats are retarded. Every engineer over 60 years old thinks Microsoft is gay. Do the stretches performed by Khan and his people upon waking from hibernation aboard the Botany Bay. If you are hosting a podcast and your guest is talking, shut up. People enjoy learning new things. People resist changing old beliefs. If something sounds complicated, it may not be. If something sounds simple, it may still be misunderstood. Confidence increases when uncertainty is reduced. Uncertainty is never fully eliminated. Why does the same Asian girl keep following me with different accounts? There were two armies marching through the desert. One of them stopped every hour to drink water and rest. The other got water only when the generals thought they had earned or deserved it, which they usually did not. Guess which army got their asses kicked? Just imagine the sheer volume of wrong things we think we know after decades of watching TV. A pox on any organization that has more than 4 letters in their acronym. Because who do you think you are? People who observe their habits tend to change them. Change requires repetition. Repetition creates familiarity. Familiarity can create comfort. Comfort can reduce curiosity. Curiosity leads to new information. New information creates uncertainty. Uncertainty creates discomfort. Discomfort leads to change. Change creates new habits. Most people do not notice this loop. Once you notice it, it becomes difficult to ignore. Your attention span does not operate in predictable cycles. The moon is more important than the sun because it shines at night when light is needed, whereas the sun shines in the day when it's light anyway. Don't complain about your vacation to people who will probably never take a vacation. The cops only have to find 1 drop of blood. You, on the other hand, need to clean up every drop of blood. Think about how unfair that is. When people think they are a victim, They have no moral problems with behaving like inhuman animals towards their perceived oppressors. I bought a new mouse and it changed my whole world. I had no idea how much my old mouse was bringing me down and all of the unconscious things I had been doing to compensate for it. Cats love to be pet, but when you stop petting them, all they remember is that you stopped petting them, and they are mad at you. My dog keeps sitting in the window and barking all day at someone named Brock. The greatest gift that the universe can give you is complete amnesia. You are born with a spotless mind, then you spend your entire life fucking it up.